Let's bring it back.
Alright, we're back, guys. We decided we're going to do end of session stuff, and then we're going to try and catch the lunar eclipse, which will happen in about 20 minutes.
An hour? I thought it was...
It will be full in 20 minutes.
Everyone keeps saying different times. Some people are saying...
According to the NASA thing that I read, it peaks at 10:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight.
That's in an hour and 20.
Yeah, and that's when it's peaked, so it's fully covered.
Are you sure it's Eastern Standard, not Eastern Daylight?
The entire thing, that's why I said Eastern Daylight.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Eastern time.
It's currently 9:30 Eastern.
But the whole thing takes an hour and 11 minutes, so...
Just started and, okay, cool. Okay. So what we're going to do is the end of session stuff, and we're going to end it a bit early because we're all going to go watch the moon.
Not yet. We need to sort of figure out how all of this ends and where we all go.
Yes.
So there's a series of days, right? With you guys arriving in Ska, you giving all the tents and stuff to the other people and saying, "Hey, we're cool. You guys can keep this stuff," and then going back to the boat, and then traveling elsewhere. I don't know.
That island has not been named yet?
Right. Do you guys leave straight to that, or did you do another stop off for supplies or something?
Yeah, we should stop at that major city on the coast.
Yeah.
Probably get another boat.
Terma Nukinia?
Here?
Yes,
Terma
Okay. So,
we're going that way. Okay.
You guys make it there. As you're leaving Skav, you guys notice that all the clouds begin to start hovering and everything starts to become pretty stormy. And then, by the time you guys arrive at the big city, the rains hit. And so, everything, the waters start rising a lot. And, the monsoon of this season has hit. But other than that, you don't see a lot of stuff happening so much. And then, I guess from there we sort of see everyone in a ship sailing north.
Well, this is Edwin's home city. So he's going to let some people know where he's going.
Okay, sort of
I thought you're here.
This is his family's capital city. That is where I rule.
Oh, yeah.
This is the big-ass capital of the kingdom.
Okay.
So that's where your father lives.
That's where my father.
This is where
my father is here.
Okay.
So I let him know, or I let somebody know where I'm going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
probably
you could probably, I assume, talk face to face with your dad.
I also send letters to my contacts, let them know where I'm going.
Okay.
And that
forwarding address and all that.
I think that there's an organization there that may be a threat to the islands, and if they come, try and find me.
Who do you tell this to specifically?
Let me just make a hit list.
I tell everybody that I have actually bought as a character.
Okay, and who are those? Well, you can just write down Zen all of his.
Yeah. Let me know sometime this week who you send that to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that Maud is alive, so I can't tell her. But I believe there is the smuggler guy.
You didn't know one of your relationships is alive?
Yeah, I established that a while ago. I don't know that Maud is alive. Yep.
Okay.
I was on Isabel, and Valerie. And I'll tell my father, even though he's not in a relationship. Those are the three people. And then we get a boat and we go over there.
Who was the third? Isabel, Valerie, and who?
My father.
Sorry.
Who I haven't named, but he's basically...
Lord Edwin, or Lord Ailfson. Sorry, what was your last name?
Edwin Whalefson.
Lord Whalefson Sr.
Yeah.
Yes. What's he again? What rank is he? Is he like a baron?
He's like the leader of whatever the city states are.
Okay. So.
All right. So all that sort of happens, I guess.
Yep.
And I guess we can do.
Yeah.
End of session stuff. Cool.
We arrived.
So everyone has recovered the ruin or the artifact from the ruin. Woohoo! So that is a goal for everyone. So everyone gets at least one persona point.
My first persona.
Now, is that persona for a goal or for the belief that goes with that goal?
That was just for the goal.
Okay, nice.
I think. Technically, all personas for goals, not for beliefs. But
I just want to clarify that we were getting it twice. If we had a belief based off that,
you get it twice.
All right.
So yeah, let's run through beliefs.
Cool. So, does anyone have a belief that drove the game forward? I think a few people have.
Yes. For Nico, he doesn't want to fight with anybody, but Edwin can't be allowed to sole control of the artifact's fate.
You pursued that?
I pursued that?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me reread it specifically. I was looking at fate level stuff.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, no, that was completed. Sure.
Nice.
Persona.
Alright, the artifact is within our grasp. We must get the artifact out of this ruin.
Done.
And I will use my position to advance the organization's goals.
Yeah, you get a fate for that because you convinced Edwin to give everything over to the organization.
Yep.
Cool.
So 2 persona and a fate out of that. Let me just write that down quick. 4 and 8. And
three persona.
Yep. And let's see here. Do we just want to do beliefs, or should I go through instincts too?
Might as well do everything, I think.
All right, sure.
Knock an arrow didn't do anything. Make money, take it. We didn't really get in trouble for that.
Fight from the phone. No, I don't think your instincts really went in.
The only trait I really touched on was the brash, just by shooting that guy, or brash or brutish, whatever you want to call it.
Well, those are two different. Yeah.
But I don't know that got us in trouble.
Yeah, I don't think that explicitly got you in trouble.
Technically, Zen, since you're the next GM, you can decide if it got us in trouble or not.
That's true. I can. In that case,
I'm kidding.
No.
This is GM right now.
Wait, let me
reiterate. That specific act against Yvonne did not get you into any extra trouble.
Right.
Shooting him. True. That's true. Someone was going to talk. It was either them or Yvonne, so you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that covers Nico.
Okay.
I guess I'll go. My first belief, Nico saw me fight. He knows he risks his life by drawing his bow. I will convince him not to throw his life away for another as a slave does.
You didn't really... Well, no, you there was some specific times in the Duel of Wits you were like, Nico, think about what your promises you've done.
And,
why are you know who I am, why are you... so you get a fate for that.
Okay. My second belief, if we leave these ruins empty-handed, the last 3 months of hell will have been in vain. I will not let that happen. I must ensure we retrieve that artifact in the ice. So that's the persona.
Persona.
Keurig put a knife to my neck. I will show him how bad of an idea that was. I think that's persona. I did achieve my...
So what was... Yeah, the idea was to retaliate or to convince him not to do that in the future.
Well, my specific intent that I achieved was to make him regret it. And so the idea was mostly just to retaliate.
Okay, sure. Persona.
Yeah, my idea was that no matter what, you don't threaten me and get away with it. And he didn't.
Okay.
I am the assistant guardian to Lord W. Doing what he says is most important. Protecting him is the second most. I don't plan to mix these two up. Now
you got fate because you brought that up when Nico was asking you something particular. Yeah. You're like, no, the order is what he wants, then protecting them.
Yes.
So you get fate for that.
Did my instinct of always use violence or the threat of it to get what I want to get me in trouble? Because last session, like the knife throat thing, we did that last session, so that doesn't count for this session.
Well, you said kind of like you were using that for helping kill Yvonne.
Yeah.
So I think it's in the same boat as with Nico, right?
Yeah.
With the brash.
It wasn't. Stuff. It didn't get me in more trouble than before.
Right.
Okay. Cool. And I think that's it. None of my traits did.
So, yeah.
So, yep. Done.
Okay.
So that's a total of 3 persona and 2 fate, including the goal. Cool.
And Lord Edwin.
Alright, I have the conspiracy as a group of brigands and thieves and must be moved out of the islands. Starting with removing Nico and Carol from the organization. I think I've done nothing towards that belief. I will leave nothing of value in the ruins when I leave, for all evil is the work of man, and their wealth belongs to me. I have definitely completed that belief.
Yep.
I must prevent
so you get a persona for that?
Yep. I must prevent Ivan from telling what he knows, or he will start a war. This has happened. Did I play a big enough part in that? Get anything?
That's my question, because just things happening don't qualify as fulfilling beliefs.
I did tell Ernest to do it, and I did participate in his death.
Well, but Nico was the one who did it.
I mean,
you did participate by tripping.
You participated, but so it's a fate. But is it persona?
I mean,
what do you guys think? You're muted, Nico.
I'm sorry. It's persona because the only reason Nico shot is because Ed Wayne said, yes, we have to deal with it.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Persona.
Alright. So 3 personas so far. My instincts, once surrounded by darkness, kindle a fire. Nothing happened there. Find a good man, you find use for him. We didn't meet any men to use. Ask the story behind any ancient item I see. At this point, I have asked every single question in the book. And I think for character traits, I would argue I played up know-it-all, but I don't think I get anything from that. But it has to cause you trouble, right?
Okay.
So I get 3 persona plus the go. 2 persona.
Well, wait a minute. The know-it-all might have caused you trouble. Because if we look at it non-mechanically, just purely roleplay, if we look at the Duel of Wits, you pointed out several things that, you're the authority on this, that, and the other thing,
right?
And it still went badly for you.
Yep.
So that's on the line. I don't know how you want to call that.
The whole reason Ed Wayne was willing to grab the artifact was because he thought he knew everything about the artifact that there was to know.
Okay.
If Ed Wayne had not thought he knew it all, he would have been more willing to let Nico pick it up. And
I don't know how we want to call that. I just had to put that.
If there had been a problem when I picked it up, I would have said, for sure, no, it all caused me a problem. But this is up to you guys. But I don't really know. Especially the way you guys like things to be tied to roles.
I think it can be tied to the Duel of Wits, but that's just my opinion. I don't
know. Sure.
Sweet. So do I get a fate for that?
No, you get a... Oh, yeah, it's fate. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Say stubborn. I was definitely stubborn and impetuous, but I don't think those things matter. They're just as hard to rule as know-it-all. And mark of privilege definitely did not affect anything. And superstitious definitely did not affect anything.
Okay.
I feel like I can only get fate from one of those 3 traits.
So I think that's all of the Artha.
Yep.
I think next session we're going to have a big sort of discussion about our thoughts so far about the mechanics of Burning Wheel and some stuff. We're going to go over all the different trait vote things that's going to happen, and we'll look at the sort of scenario and Artha earning stuff as well. And we'll do that next time.
We shall. And then,
cool.
Well, I'll talk to you guys about this after, but I have an idea. If we have extra time, we could do something else on the stream next week.
You want to do a one-shot or something? Yeah.
Play a board game, I think, because that's shorter.
Oh, we could even talk while we play a board game. Or like playing.
Well, we can do one and then we could actually do both, but I think that we need our mental faculties fully engaged for.
There's going to be a lot of thought with some of the voting mechanics.
Oh, yeah, the trait vote's going to take some.
It's going to take a long time,
but it won't take 4 hours. I assume. If we play our usual game of Trail on the House of the Hill, that takes like an hour and a half. And
if I look at the trait list for 4 hours straight, I will become insane.
Just get a dictionary.
Well, you know, you can angle for that trait, and we'll give it to you at the end of the session.
Yeah, just go for the
Okay.
You already partially are angled for it.
I'm not insane.
I think the trait vote stuff will take about an hour. I think the scenario stuff will take maybe 30 minutes. And I think we could probably have like an hour-long conversation just of like how we think Burning Wheel is going in general. Okay. And so like that extra hour could be just preparatory questions Zen wants to ask us that can help him prep for the following week, or if we want to start modifying our bits and stuff for that. Just so like the handoff there could be given some time for all of us to sort of get on board for its specifics. Or if Zen wants to start coloring how we're all going to meet on the session after that.
Yeah, he starts wants to draw
no promises on the board game, but I mean, if we get done early, I got no problem doing that.
Yeah. Just set it up real quick. Cool.
But anyway.
Thank you guys for watching. We will catch you next week while we discuss all of the crap that we hate about Burning Wheel.
Rolling badly, not getting enough. Not getting enough
I can't stand failing.
Role playing. Everyone hates role playing here, right? We should just roll dice from now on.
Skype. Right. Skype is, I think, the universally hated.
Oh my gosh! Don't get me started on Skype. All right, have fun, everybody.